right, cool. He just plugged in.
Cool.
How you feeling, Jeff?
Yo, what's good, Corey?
Not much. I'm feeling good.
Good, good, good. This is my homie, Jay Blank.
Yo.
Corey, this is the homie. We met through Hidden Vault, and me and Jay Blank, we've been doing music together for like a long time, just mad long. And so that kind of transitioned into the Forex. He tapped in with me and started mentoring under me, and he's just been going fucking crazy on the charts, young savage out here. So he helped me do the testing for the bot. I developed it with my strategy using everything that I've learned from the first bot project that I was on, that one of my mentors gave me the opportunity in the trial by fire to actually learn how to use a bot. And I took everything that I learned from that experience, and as well as everything that I saw wrong with what was going on with that project, and created my own project. So, you know, that's the little prequel to this little presentation that we have put together for you. So yeah, bro, what's been going on in the trade life recently with you?
I just been getting into some institutional trading, just really looking at what price is doing. I feel like when I first started, I was focused too much on indicators, too much on everything that's happening outside of the money.
Right.
So if I'm following the money, how can I be wrong? And I've been looking at like just liquidity, order blocks, fair value gaps, using fibs to see where the discount price is and swings. And it's just been working out.
I feel it. So it's been working out. So you're like starting to like get consistent with the profit pooling.
Yeah, I just signed up for Funding Talent.
Nice, bro. Yeah, I feel you. That's great, man. So you're headed towards the prop firm.
Yeah.
That's a major step. That's the
Hell yeah.
the next level. So actually, we designed this bot to help people pass prop firm funding, the funding evaluations, right? So the idea was to keep the drawdown for pairs lower than 10%, and as well as, you know, higher than that 10% or that 8 to 10% threshold that you have to pass in the 30 days. And we actually achieved that for multiple pairs. So we are going to pretty much give you a little presentation, if that's okay with you, about, all right, cool. So pull up my Osprey. And share screen. All right, so you can see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, cool. So how familiar are you with bots, with Forex expert advisors? Have you ever used one? Have you ever plugged into one, seen how one works?
I have not, but last I saw a bot was when you were showing me when we was in DC.
Word. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So that was actually the first bot that that I actually got the opportunity to work on. I didn't design it, go into the coding or anything like that, but I did work on the settings that made it work, that made it tick, basically the algorithm that it trades off of. And like the take profit levels and the stop, well, not the stop loss, that was one of the flaws that I actually saw with the original bot. So that bot, it had a stop loss that was it was a hard stop loss. It would go by the swing high or the swing low, right? So it was all like, it wasn't one of the parameters that could be changed within the actual bot. And because of that, there was always the risk to reward on the trade was always off, right? So it would be very accurate, and it proved to be very accurate for a long time until the crypto market crashed, and then it just wonked out, right? And it was because of the hard stop loss. And so I went in and I found my own developer, and I got my strategy coded with everything that I learned from working on the bot, right? The original bot. So pull this up. These are some of the parameters that we had implemented into the bot, this version 1. So what you see up here, it uses money management. You can set the amount of risk that you want to use per trade. You know, of course, we're actually, you know, we're risk managers. We're not traders. We're not going in here and exchanging your euro for a dollar. It's just pressing buttons and managing your capital, making sure that you don't lose it, you know, over time, making sure that you're profitable over time, right? I originally designed this bot to trade US 30 and NAS 100 at the bell. This is the bot is called the Big Hyena Bell Buster. It trades like this one is a longer trading window, but we've been testing since July 28th. That's when we got it back from the developer, and pretty much plugging these numbers one by one, me and Jay, and seeing what actually works the best, right? So I'll just run this. This is running on $1,000 account, right? So starting capital $1,000. And I personally don't like trading indices or much of anything with less than $1,000 in my account, because you know you can do much more with more money in your account. Like it's trying to flip small accounts it's you know, it's romantic forex and all that, but at the end of the day, these giant traders, they aren't doing that. You know what I mean? Like they have giant funds of money that they're using to grow their capital slowly and steady. Like they're not worried about flipping a $50 account into $1 billion because they can make one trade and make $50,000 on their trade, right? And that's just 1%. You know what I mean? Like 1% looks different. So
Facts.
this is the strategy tester. This is built into MetaTrader 4, and what it does is it takes the historical data from the past, from the time frame that you choose, and runs it up into the present, and will give you a back test. So it like run the strategy in the real time that it is given in the past to give you a report at the end of how well it performed, right? So I'll run that test now. And for some reason, I don't see the start button.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
That's weird. All right, hold on one second.
Maybe we just close in T4.
Alrighty. So usually there's a start button on it, and I don't know why it's not pulling up. All right, restart in T4. The start button is not popping up.
Yeah, it definitely does not like you today.
There it goes. All right, cool. I don't know. It's just way at the bottom. So we run every tick. So that's basically every candlestick that it has available. It's going to test it. So it's the most accurate generation of results that we can get. And it's going to take a little while, a little second. Well, actually, it's almost done. So let's see, results. And you just pull up the graph. When did it test from? So this is actually testing a 1 month frame. And you can see that it did almost 20% over this month, right? So $191 hands off. If we go further back, and it doesn't present us. I'm gonna do it like with the most amount of time. So whatever amount of historical data it gives us within that time is gonna test. And this is gonna take a little bit longer than the last test did because it's gonna feed more data into it. So do you have a like pair that you trade more often than others?
I've been heavy on AU and GU.
AU and GU, okay. And so I worked on the indices, both US 30 and NAS. Jay, do we have a GU or what was the other pair that you said? AU?
We do have AU, and the one I'm going to show is Euro AUD, and but we have AUD, NZD, AUD, CAD, AUD, USD, a few others.
Right. So we have pretty much 27 pairs that we're working on cracking. We have at least 5 that are ready to go. And the more that you have in your account, the more pairs you can run. We do not suggest that you run like 27 pairs on a $100 account. That's not gonna end well for your account. Yeah, just won't. If you're trading indices, I would suggest that you have at least $1,000. However, we have back tested it with at least $250 on both NAS and US 30, and it does work. However, I wouldn't personally want to put that to the test because we only have the strategy tester results to go off of. I've traded NAS and US 30 with $250 in my account, and I don't know if you have as well. Probably have, but you probably can't trade. If you lose, you can't trade more than 2 or 3
lose one
trades
time
in
is
that,
over.
like, it's a wrap. So I suggest that you have at least $1,000 to provide some buffer and some wiggle room for trades so you don't get margin called or lose one trade and can't trade again. So it's gonna take another couple of minutes for it to finish compiling this data. But how long have you been trading, Corey?
Since November of last year.
Oh, word. So you haven't even come up on the 1 year date. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I actually started trading last year in June. Last June. So I came up on the 1 year mark, and it's been a absolutely wild ride. Like, how did you learn about trading? What made you want to get into trading?
Well, I've known about trading for a long time. One of my guys, Cheyenne, who was one of the heads of Leverage Lifestyle,
Right.
he put me on trading like 4 or 5 years ago. And I didn't want to, I started doing it for a second, and then I was like, nah, I can't do this. But I never stopped thinking about it. I never stopped seeing that you could really make money on your phone.
Right.
So I picked it up, and I'm not putting it down.
I feel it. Okay. Word. So what's the driving factor behind it? What's the why? I mean, you could really be doing anything. I know you're like a model. I don't even know what else, but I know there's just, you look like the type of person who can do anything. Right.
Well,
so why trading?
That's what it's about. Doing anything.
Right.
And you can make money wherever you at. You can do anything.
Right. Okay.
And I want to be able to pass this skill on to kids, to family, to friends. I mean, and once you know it, what is money? You're a walking ATM now.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. So it's almost done. So you're doing this to pretty much pass on the knowledge, give yourself freedom, the freedom that you feel like you deserve. Because I mean, we all deserve that freedom. There's got too many people boxed in and working themselves to death to try to live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not worth that. That's not what we're here to do, man.
No count.
Definitely not. So that's what we're working to accomplish with this. Pretty much help people free their lifestyles. I mean, I know that I've been trading for a year, well, over a year now, a year and like 3 months, 2 months and some change. And it's been a journey. Like, this journey is meant to break you, meant to test you, all your limits. And at the end of the day, more often than not, people fail, right? And that's because they quit. it's a hard journey, and I can't blame anybody for quitting on the journey, right? Because you're putting your capital at risk, you're putting your time at risk, right? It's not an easy thing to do, but at the end of the day, the results that you can achieve by sticking to the journey are worth it, you know, beyond worth it. So this just squeaked it up and gave us the finish sign. So let's go ahead and go to the report or the graph. So this, hold on, let's look at the, so it did a span from last August, August 10th, 2020 to today, I'm sure. Yeah, the 24th. And you can see this is like the equity curve that it is predicting. Not predicting, that it actually went through the historical data and performed these trades in the real time that it was given from the point that it started to the point that it finished up until now, using the strategy parameters that we have set in the settings, trading that consistently, right, for pretty much 12 months. So it gained that 1,200%, 1,100% over the course of 12 months around, give or take a few days, with a drawdown of 3.81%. And of course, it doesn't, I need a better computer to compile the modeling quality higher, but judging, like we use these settings in real time on live accounts, and it is hitting at an extremely high accuracy at like 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 trades, it's winning. Let me see, this is today. So this is actually my account. This is running on a $750 account, hands off. And today was a winning day. I got it running on US 30 and NAS. So this was from the 824, all on 824. It was a $35 gain, which was like, that's like 5% on a $700 account, pretty much. You know, hands free. And it just trades for 30 minutes a day. Actually, I'm pretty sure the settings that I just showed you, this was the double bell buster. So there's two trading bells. There's the London and there's the new, actually, let me look at this. This starts, pretty much trades all day, pretty much trades both the London session and the New York session, right? So actually, let me load up just the one session. We can do this, do it like this. 16, 15, 16, 30. And this is with like UTC time. So it's, you know, like 24 hours. And this is 9:30, the 9:30 bell. NY, New York Stock Exchange open. All right. And just running the same test over again. So we're gonna be chilling again. So how's it looking to you so far?
It's looking good. It's consistent. It's just gonna keep coming in. That's really what I'm looking at, for real. That's all I'm really worried about as a bot.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll show, once it gets done compiling this, I'll explain a little bit more about how it actually trades and how it's achieving this high accuracy. And it's based on risk management. Really, one of my mentors, he kind of flipped a switch for me when he was talking about how his trades weren't based on risk to reward, right? They were based on accuracy, and like extreme accuracy and risk management. Like he moves his stop up after 10 pips, right? Like, you know, Sani does 20, Guy does 10 consistently. Like if he's up 10 pips, he's moving his stop loss up 2 pips in profit. Like period. Right. So with this bot, I halved that. I said, forget it. If it goes 5 pips in profit, I'm moving it up 1 pip in profit. And it turned out from the strategy tester that instead of like a hard take profit, like I was trying to be like, oh, 50 pips stop loss and a 100 pip take profit. And the results would come out better when it had that risk management factor. Like when as soon as it was up, it was like, yo, it goes blue, it's going to collect the profit. 9 times out of 10, if it goes blue, it's taking profit. Right. So the trades that it loses, they're always going to be either 65 pips or 50 pips, depending on the settings that the account size that you have, because there are different settings there are different settings depending on the account size that you have. Because, different amounts of capital can take different size stop losses, and the accuracy actually does depend on the amount of capital that you have in your account, because obviously on like a $100,000 prop firm account, it can take a 250 pip stop loss, right? And the ones that can take a 250 pip stop loss, they're running at 98% accuracy right now, like smacking every single bell. So with the small, I don't know what size account you want to start with, but like I said, these are just the US 30 settings trading at the bell, or NAS 100 trading at the bell. And you can see it's much like the less it trades, the less, of course, the less equity it grows, but the less you're putting your capital at risk. And the more you have in your account, of course, this $1,000, you put $10,000 in your account, that's 30 bands. So it's all about that starting equity. All right.
And you can withdraw whenever, like
yeah, you can withdraw whenever. There's
okay.
there's no locking. You're not going to be putting it into like a PAM account or anything like that. You're set up your own account, like on your own broker. And right now we're in beta testing, right? So like, it just dropped July 28th. So we haven't even been a month in. We have it running on 3 live accounts right now. All 2 are at 750, one's at 1,000. And we're starting another live account on August 27th. So you'll be joining the beta tester group. So there's not going to be profit share on your account if you decide to sign on before August 27th. There's just going to be a $50 maintenance fee. So as we move forward, we're going to be testing, Jay and I, we're going to be testing the different settings and making sure that everything's running smoothly on a month-to-month basis. And that's all that's going to be covering, the $50. Right. And you also need your own VPS to run it. Or we can set one up if you don't have access or you don't want to do that. Yeah. And Jay, I think he has a presentation about the currency pairs.
Yep.
So you can see this one is just trading 30 minutes a day for 30 minutes a day. On $1,000 account, it was a 250% gain, right? Trading at a 93% accuracy rating. So I'm gonna pass host over to Jay.
Cool.
He can take it over with the currency pairs.
Got you. Okay, you can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. So first, I'll just show a little bit of what we've been testing. Let me move this out the way. So like Jeff was saying, we have like 27 different currency pairs. Let's see. Keep going. And then throughout the past week or two, we've been testing these on live accounts and on demo accounts, just to make sure that we can guarantee results. So I'll go through and show you some of those. So over the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever, it didn't trade on every single pair. I would say it traded on most pairs, and then some pairs were like a hit or miss. So whenever we officially release on August 27th, the only pairs that will be included are the ones that performed really well. And most of these were like 100% accuracy, or they were like 95% accuracy. You know, they might miss one time, but the miss wasn't more than the profit, which is important. So you see we have AUD, CAD, and this is from a $1,000 account. It did 26%, 2.6% AUD, CAD. AUD JPY did 2%. This was a hitter. I think it needs more testing though, because it only traded one time. But this
It's
one,
like 10%.
yeah, 10%. I think that was last night. Yeah. I think it was like we woke up and I saw that and I was like, oh wow, that was a really good one. CAD JPY did 1% pretty much. This one, CHF, all the CHF pairs we were testing for a while, but Osprey, which is the broker that we run the testing on, they changed up the leverage like a few days ago, so we have to go back and retest those. But one of our main hitters, and we've been using this in our pre-launch settings, and then the beta testing that we're in, is Ethereum. And as you can see, Ethereum's just been eating profit. Every single time Ethereum trades, like it's been 100% accurate. It's made maybe like 50 trades. Not on this account. It's made like maybe 10 trades on this account or whatever, 9 trades or whatever it is. But overall, it's been 100% accurate, 50 out of 50. So that one is definitely good to go.
It's crypto never stops. So
exactly. That's the cool thing. So like even on the weekend, whenever you can't trade currencies, you got Ethereum busting it down for you. All right. Euro AUD, it traded 4 times, did about 4% altogether. Still pretty good. And this account we started on the 16th. So this one has had 6 trading days, I think. Well, today would be the 7th trading day. So it's pretty good. It's just about 25%. I'll show you at the end. Just about 25% in 6 trading days. Again, EUR, CHF, we had to take those down, but it was pretty good until I manually closed it. We do have NOS, but we're gonna. Jeff really has the golden settings for those. I was maybe just messing around with NOS.
Nah, we've been in the gym.
For real. USD CAD. This one hasn't been 100% accurate, but it has made more money than it lost, which is pretty cool. But that's one that I'm gonna go back and back test as well. USD JPY literally did minus 13% or whatever, so that one's definitely cut. And then USD Mexican did pretty well. So out of all the pairs, most of them are pretty good to go, especially Ethereum, Euro AUD. But like Jeff was saying, throughout the weeks, throughout the months, really forever, we're going to be going back and testing and updating the settings and going through and making sure everyone has the the right settings and such. So I'll pull up Euro AUD, which is my favorite so far. So just like in the strategy tester, one thing that's cool about it is it has our Hyena indicator that Jeff put into the bot. it trades off of the MA cross, which is the moving average crosses, and you can go and you can set which one, which is pretty cool. And they have 4 different ones that you can go through and change. So not every single cross is going to work on every pair. So it's all about just going through and just punching them in, which one works, which one doesn't work. But this
it's like cracking a code for real, the
pretty
password to
much
something.
pretty much. But this one works pretty well. Make sure this is the right settings. Yep. This is for Euro AUD. We'll go and run this. This is testing 6 months, the past 6 months. But I did notice that whenever you run this test, it only does like 4 or 5 months of data. I'm not sure why. Probably because my computer is old. So I'll give this a second. But along with, excuse me, along with Ethereum, Euro AUD is one of my favorites, and it trades maybe like once a day, maybe once every other day or something like that. But it's pretty pretty stable.
Yeah, we work to keep these tools to trade, not overtrade, rather not overtrade. That's the term for it. Keep trades down to a minimum. And we do have some settings though that we're tweaking right now, like 24/7 indices trader is going crazy right now. It's going crazy right now. There's no but I'm not gonna run it on a live account until we run it for some time.
Yeah. So this one's Euro AUD. This one's actually 100% accurate. You can look at that here. How many shorts? It's set for long only, so it didn't make any sells. It placed 76 buys, and every single one went through. And it got about 3% per thing. It's about. I think one time it got 2% or something like that. It must have been holding over the weekend or something. I saw it
Swinging it
somewhere. Oh, yep.
Yeah, there's a few trades in there that's holding for some time.
Yep, holding for some time, but they definitely go through.
Yep.
And then I'll show you the Ethereum one. This is the drop down list under the symbols. You can literally go and test different pairs. I'm gonna pull up Ethereum. I know Ethereum's on 1 hour. Sure, let's use these. Ethereum. This one's buy and sells. Yeah, okay, every tick. Cool. So this is one of the ones that is in the pre-launch settings, and I like Ethereum. It's a lot more stable than Bitcoin, and it's way harder to blow your account than trying to do Bitcoin, because we had some Bitcoin settings, and whenever I first started trading, which was like in April or whatever, or March, I was a Bitcoin fan. Like the second week, I made like 400 off of Bitcoin in a day. Like, I was like, yo, Bitcoin is a thing. I'm in it. Bitcoin, forget everything else. Bitcoin only. But it only lasted like 4 days, and then it was like,
yeah,
it was like, yeah, forget that.
Definitely.
It was fun though.
Your whole account, and it will be like in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
for
wow.
For real.
For real.
One tweet, that's all it takes.
Yep. So that's the dope thing about this, is that it doesn't overtrade. It doesn't have emotions. You know, it's going to hold until it either hits take profit or stop loss. There's like no in between. Either it takes profit or it loses. It's not going to sit there, oh, well, maybe it might hold if I just hold on. I know it's going to, you know. So that's the beauty of it.
It's been one of the things that I've been enjoying about it is really just watching it. Like, it's a different thing than trading. You know what I mean? Like, just be chilling, watching the profits. Like, oh, slap today. All right, cool. Let's make some more settings. That's fine. Let's go. So
This was Ethereum was also 100% accurate, but it only started from May, which is fine. So from May all the way through, I think it stopped in August, July. It made just about 20%, 100% accurate. It sold 10 times, bought 10 times, and only 14% drawdown. So these are the ones that we've been using for in the pre-launch. But definitely Euro AUD and like maybe 10 others from the ones that we were testing will be live and ready to go on the 27th.
right.
So you can hook this up to your phone.
So
the alerts, the alerts.
Yeah, you can hook it up to your phone. With what he was saying, it'll be push notifications. So you remember Phoenix?
Yeah.
How it sent like every trade that it took, or every trade that whatever. I don't even know how they did that with Phoenix. Low key, how they hook so many different accounts up to it, but we can hook your account up to your bot and make it send notifications whenever it trades. So if that's what you mean, yes.
But yeah, besides this USD JPY, which is not going to be in there, it almost did 50% actually. 13, what 40? No, I actually cannot count. It did 40%.
Yeah, until that.
Yeah, until this USD JPY. That's definitely not going to be in there for sure.
Yeah, so we're definitely stress testing the bot right now, like running is like, you shouldn't be running 27 pairs on an account, you know what I mean? But of course we're running it to the maximum just so we can see if it will be viable on the minimum. Like if it won't blow the account on the maximum, it's definitely not going to blow the account on running the minimum, right? So that's the theory behind that. And so far so good. Like my account's up 7% today. Yeah, I'm good. We're good. It's been 100% accurate on indices at the bell, and we're working on settings that just keep on cranking it out like that. So with that being said, do you have any questions about the bot, how to set it up, anything moving forward?
I do have questions about how to set it up.
Okay, cool. Shoot. The question is, how do you set it up?
How do you set it up?
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, my bad. All right. So once you purchase it, you can either we're gonna set it up for you, right? Because you're signing on as a beta. But you need to get your own VPS. I think I sent you the information to your inbox. I'm not sure if I did or if I didn't. The Hyena VPS bit.ly. Either way, I'll send you a VPS, a recommended VPS that we use. If you don't have an Osprey, or no, I think you said you had one, so you're good to go on Osprey. All right, so all you need to do is send us your MT4 account number, not your Osprey login, the stuff that you use to log into the website, just the MT4 number for your account, and then the MT4 account password so we can log in on your VPS. And you're gonna have to send us the VPS IP address and the password so we can log into it and set up the bot. And like I said, you can hop on the call if you want to and see how to set it up. That's fine. I really don't mind. You're good people. So that's that. And yeah, that's it. After that, it's just a $50 maintenance fee, monthly maintenance fee, to keep updating the settings and making sure that everything is running smoothly. But on August 27th, it is moving over to profit share. When we go, the beta testing is over with and all that. So
I'll put some links in the chat for you, the VPS and then the Osprey, and then the bottom link is the support chat. It just has like updates and stuff.
Okay, I see. So which VPS do y'all recommend? Because I know they got the $4 a month, the $8.
The $8 one is what I think we're running light. Pretty sure everybody's running on the light one. The cheapest one there is has been running very smoothly.
Yep.
Yeah, we have like several instances of MetaTrader running on one VPS. So they're doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And I'm on a Mac. Is that cool?
Yeah, you should be good because we're gonna
Yep.
be setting up your VPS unless I don't have a Mac, so I can't really speak too much on it. But I feel like some of our members were having trouble setting up their VPS on Mac.
I have a Mac. I think the
well,
problem was they were trying to set up their MT4 directly on Mac. But
Oh, okay.
instead, you
All right,
have to
all right,
get the
all right.
Microsoft remote client and then log into
Right.
your VPS, and then you can edit it there.
All right, cool. So yeah, Mac is good.
Yep.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna get with y'all. Can I Venmo?
Yeah, you can Venmo, bro.
Okay.
Hold on. And I haven't used Venmo in so long. I gotta update it. Yeah, I don't even remember my name on Venmo, so I would tell you right now, but you know, like I gotta update it, bro. It's
I got you,
chilling.
bro. I
How's
would
your
do it
brother
another
doing,
way,
man?
but oh, he doing all right. I think he's doing a Reiki session with one of my friends who does Reiki right now.
That's awesome. Healing up. Is that local or is he like on a journey somewhere?
Oh no, he here. We
Oh,
local.
okay. I was about to say he said it like he was like, and then you got all reminiscent, like, oh,
That
wow,
would be
he's
nice.
out there. Nah, he's just around the corner. That's what's up, though. Yeah, my lady, she's a Reiki healer, certified comedic Reiki.
That's really what's up. I mean, that's the way, man. We entering into that time.
Definitely are. Definitely are. All right, so let me see. What's my Venmo? At Tribe with 3 eyes. I'll put it in the chat just so there's no.
I see you. Okay, it's asking me to confirm your last 4 digits. This is yours, right?
That's me. That's funny. That has my Facebook picture. Wow. All right, cool. How did that happen? All right. What's my last 4? 4459.
It says that's not the right number. Try again.
Hold up. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
I'm glad I ain't do it yet.
Let's see. Yeah, that'd be wild. Hold up. Let me see. Change phone number.
Especially with Venmo.
336-862-4459. That shows you how long I haven't used my Venmo. What?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can add you first.
I cannot add this number. Do you remember my own number? Nope. Okay. 442. Why can't I change my number? How about I can do that? I'll request it from you. How about that?
Okay, cool. That works. Because at least I know it's you.
Right. What's your username on there?
It is Corey Sampson.
Corey Sampson. There's a lot of Corey Sampsons.
I know it is. I need to
I
change
see you're the top one though.
Perfect.
With the
that was a do-rag.
All right, cool. All right, bet I got you. Or robot. Oh. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited though. The real crazy part about all this is the settings that we have available and the ones that we are testing. Like they're doing great for sure, but the settings that we're about to test, but starting on Saturday or whatever. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they do have more drawdown for sure, but the reward is worth it. And we're gonna test it live, test it on demo accounts as well, just to make sure it doesn't just blow it, you know.
Thanks.
And if it works out, I mean, not if it works out, when it works out and when it's done, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Rich forever and ever. All right, cool. I got that. So once you get your VPS, whenever you set it up, just send it over to me and send over your MT4 account number. Like I said, not your login for your Osprey, because people love to send me their login for. I'm like, no, I don't want to log into your Osprey. Don't send it to me. Send me your MT4 and that's it. MT4 login, MT4 account number and password.
Okay.
And we'll get you set up within 24 hours after you send it.
All right, bet.
Yeah. All right, brother. We appreciate you. We're looking forward to massive things with this. Like, you just signed on at the perfect time. Yeah, that's it. That's nothing else to say.
Bro. Because I mean, and I was telling my boys about this too. It's like, to have this really rolling, not only is it gonna roll, but you could fund up off this. You can fund up, flip that, and then put this back on this. You know what I mean?
And so keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it.
Yo, it's rolling, bro. It's rolling. All right, so we're gonna get you rolling soon. Just send me that information over, bro. We're gonna get it popping.
Okay, bet.